showbiz. I was supposed to join
Oo.
because I won Miss Masbate and Miss Kaugma 2016.
Mm.
And I was already in the short list for Pinoy Big Brother. And so when nagpaalam ako kay Kuya na I wanted to join a national pageant, he said that, oh, magla-lock in na kami sa PBB. So it didn't happen. So now is the time. Kasi nakapag-isip-isip ako during the pandemic. I was in Masbate,
Oo.
MJ.
Mm.
So it's a gift that I was
So
there.
so nobody really convinced you. Wala kang sit down moment and bigla kang napaiyak na, yeah, I'm dreaming of that crown on my head. Wala kang ganong moment. Parang ikaw lang nagising ka one day and I still wanted to be a beauty queen. Ganun lang. Sarili mo lang yun.
May moment ka bang ganon, Miss MJ?
Sa akin kasi, I gave up. Kasi 3 times akong sumala, di ba? On the third try, ayoko na sana. Parang, siguro it wasn't for me na, para, na-try ko naman na first and second try. So I gave up na, wala na. And then somebody convinced me and then made me realize na, you just have to believe in yourself because you have what it takes. Kasi sometimes, we are our own biggest critic, di ba? I'm sure kahit na sobrang daming nag-a-admire sa'yo and thinks that you're perfect, I am sure whenever you look at the mirror, you still see the things that you don't like about yourself. Di ba? Ganun tayo eh. Kaya minsan, parang you just needed that voice from someone else to tell you that you have the capabilities to do greater things. Mm-hmm. So I think when you experience big failures in life, that's when you just like humble yourself too much that you think na you don't have, what it takes to be a national titleist. Pero when it comes to you, walang nag-convince sa'yo, parang ikaw lang talaga yung nakaramdam na gusto mo nang i-pursue to this year.
Well, Miss MJ, I really like what you said about yung biggest failures before mo ma-realize na you need to get up and do it. What made convinced you? Well, Miss MJ, ako naman, in my showbiz career, it's pretty unconventional kasi yung common path ng artista is you accept a lot of projects and parang meron namang hindi naman lahat successful yung gusto mong gawin. Pero, syempre, I'm always thankful for the supporters, Miss MJ. Pero, for me, in this beauty pageant, it's always in the back of my mind. Whenever nagpo-photoshoot kami, I will tell my makeup artist, oh, yung beauty pageant makeup, hindi ganyan. Ganito yung beauty pageant.
So,
what?
So, nahirapan ka ba sa pageant trainings mo? Since alam mo na yung mga pageant makeups. Kasi I was gonna ask you that yan yung sunod kong gusto pag-usapan eh. Gaano kahirap ngayon for you? Sobrang pampered ang industry natin ha. May stylist, may makeup artist, may hairstylist. Ang kompleto ang glam team, di ba? Busy-busy. Lahat may kamay. Gaano kahirap sa yung adjustment? Kasi when you say beauty pageants, talagang you have to know how to do it on your own. Kasi when you compete abroad, ikaw na lang yan. Kami nga, mismo mga maleta namin, kami nagdadala. At the same time, mag-makeup pa kami, mag-hair pa. So how hard was the adjustment for you?
Well, Miss MJ, at first, I was thinking, oh my gosh, ang daming dadalhin, maleta, and things like that. And so many people want to help me. Gusto ni Mami mag-hire ng mga makakatulong sa akin. And I'm like, no, kasi hindi pwede. You have to do this on your own. So, ganun. Ako ng mga maleta.
Nagpa-practice ka na.
Yes. And
that's good.
Meron na rin akong battle scars dahil sa pagkukulot. Minsan, sometimes, nagigil ka sa pagkulot. Biglang Pero it's okay. It's part of the process and worth it naman.
Sino nagde-decide ng mga look mo? Do you have your own ideas na this is my peg. Ito yung gusto kong maging look ko for the finals, for the duration of the activities, ganyan. Or do you rely totally on the team? Kasi may mga camps tayo, di ba? May mga suggestion din sila and they train us a certain makeup para yan yung look talaga natin all throughout the competition. When it comes to decision making like that, since 2016 mo pa nga gusto sumali, meron ka na ba talagang vision na ganito dapat ako?
Miss MJ, meron akong list and meron akong vision board ng mga looks na gusto ko. And
Taray, may vision board.
Ever since 2016. Ever since. Vision board.
Ganong
Pero
ganong katagal ha? 5 years ha?
Yeah. Pero Miss MJ.
Malalibro na yon ha? Yung vision board yun. Ang kapal na.
Pero Miss MJ, you know, when I joined na this actual pageant na, it's a collaboration. Because it's so important to also hear what people think. The most important people, of course, my makeup artist, Jim Ryan Rose, and Mr. Jerry Diaz, Mama Mikey. These people, I value their opinion. That's why I always listen. And it will take a life on its own na kung mag-trust ka lang sa process.
True. It's the most needed collaboration kasi hindi talaga, you can't do it alone, no?
Did you do your own makeup for Binibini?
Taray, show mo, girl. Char. Joke lang. Hindi kasi sa Binibining Pilipinas, may sponsor makeup artist. For some time, they don't allow us to do our own makeup, pero ang hirap din kasi nung naging 40 candidates na, hindi na talaga kaya. So you should know kung wala ng oras, kailangan start mo nang gawin yung sarili mo. And it's really best if you can do your own makeup. Kasi paano kung mali, di ba? Paano kung ang tagal mo nag-training tapos mukha ka lang, di ba? Mukha ka lang, mamamalengke pagdating mo sa stage. Kasi hindi na-achieve, girl. Hindi na-achieve yung mga peg na gusto mo, di ba? So, kailangan talaga, you're your own, team, pagdating sa, pag nakalock in na kayo. Especially now, in your, kailang hirap, limited yung people kasi, like, for example, it was held in a different city, limited yung number of people that can gather in one event. So, sobrang konti talaga ng makeup artist, hindi talaga kakayanin. Kaya maganda yan, yung makeup mo ba ngayon, ikaw ang gumawa?
Yes.
In fairness, kaya pala buong araw nagte-training.
Pero kanina pa itong mga 6 a.m.
O, diba? 6 a.m. 6 a.m. pa yung lagay. Mukhang 30 minutes ago mo lang naman nilagay ang makeup. Super fresh pa rin.
That's a compliment.
What about the diets? Ano naman yung did you had major changes on what you eat, how often you work out, take care of your body? Kasi it's not just, yes, it's important for people to hear what you have to say, but at the same time, first and foremost, it's the first few seconds, di ba, when they see you walk out the stage. Kasi yun yung first impression na yung physique mo, yung how you carry yourself. Did you had major changes when it comes to diet and workouts?
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss MJ, I eat healthier now. And I think thankful din ako sa support that I'm getting from my mom and dad because I love food. Super love food.
Foodie ka!
Foodie ako. So, I think hindi naman siya sacrifice talaga. Kasi when I decide to do something, hindi naman siya mahirap. So, when I decide, ito yung ikakainin ko, parang nag-cooperate naman yung katawan ko na, sige, saka na lang tayo maging foodie.
Pero tingin mo ba, body ready ka na for the pageant night?
Well, it's a process, Miss MJ. Pero I think the first step really is embracing your body. Kasi yung body mo parang has a mind of its own. If it thinks that you love your body, you love mo siya, it will love you back for me.
Diba? Totoo yan.
So many years, I was 16, 15, being insecure about my chubbiness.
Were you chubby ever?
I was chubby for quite a while. Before. Yes, and I was insecure about that, pero I realized, I think it comes with maturity then. When I turned 18, yeah, That's
So,
the time.
nag-manifest ka lang sa utak mo na, I wanna be skinny. Ganun.
Ano,
Tapos
sabi ng
nangyari.
body. Tapos sabi ng body ko, I love you too. Ganun.
Okay, sa balls, alam nyo na ang secret, ha? Ito, basa-basa na tayo. Ano mga sinasabi nila? Sobrang good vibes daw.
Oh.
I love you, kisses. Oh.
Miss
Nag-download siya, pero hindi niyo makikita kasi parang alter account lang yung ginawa ni Kisses. Sige, mamaya, turuan kita paano yan. Pero you know what? I tried to ask on Twitter to send us questions. Nakakaloka tong ibang mga kisabos. Kukurutin ko kayo na may dalang palo. Imbes na yung hashtag para makita ko yung mga question, ginawa yung trending, puro 1 to 100. Wala na akong nakikitang questions.
Thank you, Kisses.
Naging trending na wala na yung questions. Pero anyway, may nakita akong mga questions. So, we'll try to answer this. Kasi minsan, wala na talaga silang chance to connect with the pageant candidates that they wanted to support. Kasi sobrang daming supporters, especially you, going into Miss Universe Philippines, ang dami mo na talagang supporter, di ba? Tapos madadagdagan pa bilang makikita ka nila for who you are, for a Miss Universe Philippines candidate. So, I think this is a good platform to give them a voice, di ba? So, I chose some questions na hindi naman pang final exam. Chill lang. Medyo chill lang.
I guess in Miss MJ's judgment.
How's your studies? How's your studies pala?
Paused for this term because 3 months lang naman po yung term sa Lasal. So I paused for this term para makafocus sa pageant.
Taray! Focus na focus, 100%. Okay, anyways, let's go. Sabi ni Sun is also star. Wow! You're taking... Oh, I just asked this. You're taking a course related to business, right? Sabihin mo, right?
Right.
After you graduate, anong business ang gusto mong i-manage?
Well, syempre, Miss MJ yung business ng parents ko. Kasi I watched them when I was little and role model ko sila. And how they treat people.
Anong business to?
It's prime commodities, so rice, sugar, corn. Bata pa lang na.
yung mga business na ganyan, yun yung mga hindi nalulugi. Kasi talagang commodities yan. Diba? So, plan mo talaga, pag hindi ka na nag-work sa showbiz or being a beauty queen, uuwi ka na ng Masbate. Papalagoin mo na lang yun doon. Is that
I think, Miss MJ, I can do both. Pwede akong mag-artista and then, kasi yung parents ko, expert talaga sila dito. So I still need to learn the ropes. And that can be done through time. Mali-learn mo through time.
Okay, next question from Syra. When were you the most proud of yourself? Proud of yourself talaga? Siguro, proudest moment na lang. Ayan. When was your proudest moment?
I think, Miss MJ, my proudest period is when I was 19 to 20, until now, from 19 to this age. Because when I was 19 years old, I experienced, well, it's really difficult being a teenager in showbiz and standing up for yourself. Because it's so easy to just be the mabait person that you are and say, oh, I will take whatever you give me. But it's courage to fight for yourself. That you'll never
especially that young, with super little experience, and then biglang, whoa, this big world, diba, that you're stepping into. I am proud of you too because of that.
Thank you, Miss MJ.
Sinong mga nagtataas kilay dyan? Tataasan ko ng 2 kilay, char. Sabi ni, it's Nikad. With the current negative, someone on the fence about competing.
Well, Miss MJ, I think the people that watch pageantry and the people who support pageantry and the people that are competing in pageants, including also the designers, these are platforms for these people, especially the candidates and
I just
designers,
recall
to
this
show their
username,
talent, to show
Aradula. This is my supporter from
self-expression is
2016
one of
pa.
the biggest needs. So I think
Mm. Oh,
why
naalala
do
pa,
we have
kinilig
to
ka. I'm sure magbagsak ka nga,
deny
Arada, if
them
you're
that
here.
joy? I think
Yeah.
own your pandemic, Miss MJ, we
Oo. It's
all the love, all the
objective talaga
happiness
eh.
that
Hindi
we
mo
can get.
naman pwedeng I love
Sabihin
it. I
na,
love your
kaya lagi
answer
kong
kasi
sinasabi,
minsan if
hindi
you
na rin
don't win a
natin,
competition, it
pag
doesn't
tinatanong
mean
tong
that you're
question na to,
any
most of the
girls would
that
say
you're not
about,
as beautiful
how
as the girl
women
who won, that you're
showcase
not as good as the
themselves, like
girl
what they believe in. Nakakalimutan din natin na it's that we showcase talents not just of the girl, no, but the designers, the makeup artists. It's everything's being showcased on that stage, so why not celebrate it, right?
And di ba,
Ganda.
Miss MJ, yung mga nanonood din, especially
Oo.
fans, it's
Mm.
like a Super Bowl.
It's a
Everybody
celebration talaga. Oo. Alam mo
confident,
'yan kasi miss kaugma. Miss
it's in
kaugma ka. Oo. Sabi ni Neil, if you have the power to ban a social media app, what app would it be and
time.
Hmm.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
naalala pa, kinilig ka. I'm sure magbagsak ka nga, Araduda, if you're here.
First it up when you own your standard of beauty. That's for
Mhm. It's objective talaga eh. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na, kaya lagi kong sinasabi, if you don't win a competition, it doesn't mean that you're any less, that you're not as beautiful as the girl who won, that you're not as good as the girl who won. Maybe you have to learn something else out of this experience for you to grow and be ready for another greater things that's about to happen to you. You'll never know eh. Kasi minsan, pag nasa dark clouds ka, you're not gonna say, kaya pala. Kaya pala, hindi ko nakuha yun because I was meant for this.
That's so nice, Miss MJ. I think everything that you said, dapat sinasabi yun sa every girl who doesn't get to.
Mm. Yes, at dapat actually that should be a constant reminder sa every candidate na sumasali. Kasi minsan with all the comments, with all the suggestions that you hear, especially
Yeah.
on social media, everyone's so entitled kasi just because they were able to watch 3 videos on YouTube ng mga pageant, akala nila mas marunong na sila, 'di ba? So, yung ano tuloy, yung candidate, dahil ang dami na yung naririnig na mga unsolicited comments from other people, nabebelittle na niya yung sarili niya. Akala niya hindi na siya good enough, 'di ba? So, ayun, let's keep on supporting each other, and I know when you get to the competition, you're gonna have a lot of friends pag nakilala mo na yung top 50 or 30 or whatsoever. I know that you're gonna have a lot of friends, and it's still nice to have a healthy competition. Yung
Yes.
you're competitive, but at the same time, you're gaining sisters. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, because I'm an only child, Miss MJ.
So lahat, gusto mo kapatid mo. Ano? Ang daming kapatid.
Pero
Okay,
Miss
next.
MJ, I just really liked what you said about the training. Because for example, Miss MJ, right, you can probably train for 6 months or 1 year or 3 years or 5 years maybe, but really this crown, it's you have to be prepared for this your whole life kasi 'di ba po, it's training, it's the experiences you've had
Yeah.
ever since. Hindi naman to yung training mo, it's 5, 10, 15 years from before, the experiences that mold you, yun yung I think for me, that's what will get you to the crown.
Kaya whatever's the result is for you, etong come September 25, I know you're still a winner, kisses. Kahit ano pa yan. I know that you've worked so hard.
Or
Ang dami mong yes, ang dami mong sinacrifice for this, and it only shows how determined you are, how strong of a person you are, and how you are not afraid, to change things. Because the current career actually that you have, and you actually put everything on hold because you have another dream that you have to fulfill. So it only shows na kung gaano ka strong and you're not afraid, 'di ba, to put yourself out there. Yeah, good luck sa'yo, 'di ba?
MJ.
Next question from Blair. Oh, eto. Why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I think that I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines, not despite my age, not despite my height, but because of my height and my age. Because now we live in a modern world.
Yes, amen. Inuubo yung kasama mo, ha? Mamaya, char! Bawal ubuhin. Next question. Sabi ni Vin Vino, is there anything you consider absolutely unforgivable?
Definitely. There's something I consider absolutely unforgivable, and it's not respecting yourself.
Mm-mm.
Because if you will not respect yourself and not give yourself some love, you will not be able to give that to other people.
Oy, I love it. I always say that too. From Astrid Thoughts.
I'm not afraid to the freedom that we are enjoying. It's because fought for our rights. So in the future, I have so many friends who are affected by this that I think I would like people to normalize the LGBTQ's relationships, because I have noticed that people always say, "Oh, you're LGBTQ, ang sweet niyo naman, ganito ganyan. Oh, you're LGBTQ, di ba talented kayo?" But they're normal people, and more than that, I think that you don't have to isolate them.
Parang may mga expectations lagi.
Yes. So ibig sabihin, Miss MJ, pag may LGBTQ tas hindi talented, hindi na okay yun.
Hindi na, oo, totoo yan.
They're
agree.
normal people and they should be treated like that.
Agree. Ang galing ni Kisses, no? Mukhang nagta-training to everyday ng Q&A. Ready na po siya, guys. If you feel like you need to take some time off from social media because, it can be too heavy sometimes to just hear so many noises, then you do you, because this is your dream. This is for you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do so. Sabi ni Raven, ba't kailangang pumalakpak pag masaya? Kasi pumapalakpak ka po. Very light lang. Pili ka ba pumalakpak pag masaya ka? Because you are your own biggest fan. Ang galing-galing. Ganun ka ba pag masaya ka? Yay! Siguro pag nanalo ka, the winner is Kisses. Yay! Is that your mannerism? Pumapalakpak ka ba?
I think, for example, may masarap akong food na taste.
Pinapalakpakan mo yung pagkain. Orasyos. Sabi ko sa'yo, lolokohin kita eh. Kaya, winarningan kita. tawa ka tuloy ng tawa. Sabi ni Reese, what's your advice to teenagers who are experiencing cyberbullying?
Well, Miss MJ, I have experienced that myself, so that's a really personal advice that I would give. When I was 17 years old, I was thrust into the world of showbiz with no preparation. So I would say to that girl, hold on. I think there will be lots of tears, but after that, you will be very much stronger. And please be your own advocate. Please fight for your needs. Fight for what you want. Promise it will be worth it.
It'll be worth it, yes. Look at Kisses now. She's fighting for what she wants. Eto pa, may last question tayo. What's the last best thing that you just did for yourself?
I think, Miss MJ, that was last week. I was in a workshop with my dear friend, Mr. Jerry Diaz, and he told me,
Hi, Tito Jerry! If you're watching.
so we discovered
super, super mabait yan. As in, super
very.
kind to all the queens. Sige, go, go, go.
So, Miss MJ, we both discovered that I have a tendency to discount myself
Mm.
so that other people won't feel bad about something. For example, something that's true about me. For example, I have so many supporters and dearest supporters, and people would say to me na, oh, sana, ano, ganyan din ako, things like that. So I always discount myself so that those
Oo.
won't feel bad. But it's not a good habit because it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help anybody. So instead of discounting yourself, you should own what you have and be thankful.
Oo nga. Kaya nga lagi kong sinasabi, ang ganda ko eh. Sinasabi ko, tinitweet ko talaga, ang ganda ko. Ina-announce ko na. don't ever discount yourself.
Dapat yung i-discount ng ate, binibili.
Pag sinabi nilang, ang sikat mo naman, kisses, what can I do? Wala. Ganun talaga.
Miss MJ.
Pag sinabi nilang, bakit ang sikat mo, kisses? That's how it is. Hindi, huwag mong gagawin yun. Nako. Mamaya gawin mo, kasalanan ko Pero hindi nga. I wanna ask you that. What's the pressure of being this famous and then entering in a beauty pageant where all of you are on the same equal footing? Na it's actually fame and whatever is trending out there is not gonna matter on the decision of the people who's actually looking at you during the competition time. Paano yung pressure yun do you have this pressure na I have to win this for my fans or like parang ayoko mapahiya dahil sikat ako?
Well, Miss MJ, yung first thought ko talaga why I was scared to join the pageant is because you will be locked in with a lot of girls. And I experienced some bullying when I was 17 and years in the showbiz. So I was afraid. Pero I realized that I told myself that these girls will be nice. These girls will be nice. And I just had to remind myself that. And with regards to pressure sa mga supporters, not at all. Because it's my dream and it's while they're very supportive, I appreciate that. But really, the engine of this thing, how I will win this, it really depends on me. So no pressure at all.
Oy, kissables. Do you feel any pressure right now? No pressure. No pressure at all. Sila yung kinakabahan, I'm sure. Kasi ikaw, prepared kay, alam mo yung, parang ina-expect mo kung ano yung mangyayari.